Hey guys, if you'd like to join the GOAT list and help support the channel, link down below in the description. You can join for only $1 a month. You help support the channel and you get featured in all my videos. Hey guys, I'm MUT Gamer back here for another video. Guys, welcome back to another episode of how to prepare and also what to expect from future promos. This promo we're going to be looking at is going to be the Christmas promo, the Ultimate Freeze promo that should be coming out December 15th of this year. So, what to expect from this promo? First off, we should expect a lot of solo challenges. Probably around 30 to 40 solo challenges. Next thing we should expect is Christmas gifts. Now, Christmas gifts are very, very awesome gifts or awesome things in the game. They're collectibles and they can contain something that can go for 1,000,000 coins, such as a 99 overall Bo Jackson we have had in the past. Or it could be as simple as 2,500 contracts and nothing, out of the ordinary, nothing crazy. That's the best thing about this promo is you can pretty much get anything from a Christmas gift. Just like it's the excitement of, Christmas Day, unwrapping your gifts and getting immense pleasure in seeing what you got. So with that in mind, that's number one. Number two is going to be out of position players. Out of position players all freaking awesome. We had Deion Sanders at wide receiver. We had, other players at different positions. Dontario Poe at fullback. Ben Roethlisberger at punter. These type of players where during the year, when a player does something, for example, Travis Kelce was quarterback on one play when he threw a deep pass, got intercepted, but he threw a deep pass. So we can now expect to see a quarterback, Travis Kelce, coming out this year. Same thing with Dontario Poe. Dontario Poe was quarterback and he threw a pass for a touchdown. We could see a quarterback Dontario Poe. And as you see right here on the screen, all these players, that on defense, they get an out-of-position offensive player, and sometimes it's, that's not always the case. Tavon Austin, wide receiver, got a halfback card last year, and we saw the same thing with Tyreek Hill. So again, it's just always fun to have these players in the game. Just makes it a lot more fun to play with, and obviously they get somewhat glitchy when it comes to playing with them. Tyrann Mathieu, instead of free safety, he ended up being cornerback, and same thing with all types of players, gold and elite players. So that's number one thing we can expect. Christmas gifts, out of position players, 30 new solo challenges, and a lot of great stuff to happen. Now, how to prepare for this promo, I've told you guys before, sell your team before the 15th. Now, I have said this in the past, and it's the same thing will remain true for this promo. When I say to sell your team by the 15th, I'm saying the 15th is when, your team, like if your team is, you haven't sold by the 15th, don't sell it because your team's going to be worth nothing. So with that in mind, the sooner you sell your team, the better. But you do have until before the 15th to sell your team before your team will, again, lose all its value. Personally speaking, I did sell my team about a week ago, and it is already down 1,000,000 coins. Now, the reason why the Christmas promo should completely destroy the market is because a lot more people will be introduced into the market when it comes to a lot new players. Plus, we actually have a lot more player items. So we should have Ghost of Future players, we should have Ghost of Past players, Ghost of Present players, and a lot of Legends. So it's going to be a very, very fun time, and it's definitely going to add a lot of higher overall players to the game, which should take down the price of a lot of these players. And this is kind of like I would say the mid-season of, MUT, where this is when we're going to start going into higher overalls and start getting to more OP players than we were before. So again, you should expect to see a lot of players that, right now you might not be able to afford because they go for a crap ton of coins. They will come down in price. They will slowly start dipping down in the market because of these new players being added into the game. With that in mind, we should see new packs, new bundles, and a lot of Christmas type of packs where obviously there will be packs that guarantee you gifts, gives you gifts, and just makes gifts a lot easier to obtain. We should see that a lot. Sniping should get a lot easier with a lot of new people joining the game. I'm not, taking any shots at anyone, but some newer players, they sometimes, don't know how to put cards up, and they sometimes don't know how to sell cards, and they might put up a card for 150 coins by accident, and they end up, you know, you can take advantage of that and get a lot of good snipes. So this is when I feel like sniping becomes the best. This is when sniping starts to really, you know, make you tons, thousands, tens of thousands, 100,000 coins during this period. Because before Christmas, that's when I feel like the hardcore MUT fans are playing the game, or people who can afford the game. Obviously, if you can't afford the game before Christmas, maybe you're, you know, under the age of 18, you know, you're a kid, or maybe you just don't have the money to afford Madden. At that same point, you know, Christmas is a point of the year where you can get it from a family member, loved one, or just in general, maybe you get paid on Christmas. But nonetheless, this is when, before this point, I feel like this is when the true, I want to say true hardcore Madden fans that, you know, get the game on release day, day one. They have the game on the 17th, 5 days early. Those are the type of guys that, you know, own this game. And those are the type of guys that, you know, usually sniping is harder to snipe from those people than it is from a 12-year-old kid getting a game and he gets on Madden. He by accident puts a card up for 150 coins and you go ahead and snipe it, sell it back, and make some profit. That's when this starts to really become a thing. So sniping kicks off. You know, the Christmas gifts are awesome. Out of position players are awesome. A lot of great stuff. A lot of limited time cards most likely we'll see. We might see limited time Christmas presents like last year, which is a very exciting thing because, you know, those limited time Christmas presents are technically limited time cards. It might be numbered out of 200 and you have to open packs to go ahead and get those. We could see, like last year, where you can actually go ahead and farm the Christmas gifts. You can actually go ahead and, you know, do solos on multiple farm accounts, farm the Christmas gifts, make a lot of coins. This is probably going to be the best promo the whole entire year when it comes to making coins and grinding out and just, you know, having a great time. And that's what this promo is about, and this what this promo makes me so excited about. And this is why I always say this is my #1 promo the whole entire year. I love to wait to this promo because this is when I really have fun in MUT. This is when MUT becomes, you know, truly the, you know, just pretty much truly why I love it. And this is going to be the time of the year when it all becomes very, very fun to play. So I can't wait for it, guys. I know you guys are excited. I know I'm excited too. And, you know, once this releases and everything, I can buy back my team. I can, you know, create my team. I'm going to do a spending sprees. I'm going to do a lot more online gameplays with the out of position players. I'm definitely going to add some of them to the squad. The only issue with the out of position players, and you're seeing in some of these players, not all, but some, is that they're kind of difficult to use. Like, you know, Donald Penn, tight end card, he is amazing, right? And same thing with Jason Peters. But it's just like, they're kind of nice to have in there, to have an extra blocker at tight end. But because you can kind of just run him at tight end anyway, if you really wanted to, it's the same concept. But again, it's just fun to use them. Some of the stats don't really reflect usable cards in some of these out of position cards, but still fun to have them. And you see right here, their speeds are always the most glitchy. Like, you have players where, like for a quarterback, Terrell Pryor, I believe, had 93 speed. That's glitchy. That's just insane. Right here, 93 speed for Tavon Alston, a halfback card. Now, you know, at this time of the year, 93 speed is actually something crazy. That's actually a good, you know, overall speed to have. And right here we have Deion Sanders wide receiver card, which actually was kind of interesting last year. Was you could have wide receiver Deion on offense and then cornerback Deion on defense, and no, they're not considered the same player because it's offense and defense, and you can go ahead and run them both, and they would actually boost each other with the primetime chemistry, which was pretty awesome. I hope they go ahead and do a concept like that this year with maybe a primetime chemistry or something like that. But we should see a new Deion Sanders. We should see a 96 overall Deion. We probably will see, you know, a Carson Wentz, you know, 95, 96 overall. We're going to see a lot of new players, guys. So again, this is going to be exciting, and it's just going to completely crash the market. The market should not survive this, you know, big promo coming out and all these things happening at once in the market and from this promo. It's going to be a fun time, and I can't say it enough, guys. This is my favorite promo of the year, and this is why. And other than that, guys, final things to expect is that, you know, it's going to be, the time of the year, I feel like, is what makes this such a great promo. But the final things to expect is going to be just that you're going to have a good time. I can't really say anything else but that. I know this whole video I've been kind of saying that over and over again, but, you know, it's going to be quite an experiment. Now, the solo challenges, last year we had some really goofy ones where we had Santa Claus, all 99 of our team you had to play. Santa Claus was like 7 foot tall and all the elves were like 3 feet tall, and you had to play against them. So hopefully we get a kind of solo challenge like that again. We might get, you know, limited time Christmas presents on Christmas Day, which would be kind of exciting. But guys, tell me down below, what are you most looking forward to in this Christmas promo? I'd love to hear it down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.